السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. الحمد لله رب العالمين، وصلى الله وسلم وبارك على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين، أما بعد. In the previous class, we were explaining what we call a chapter in these sciences. And we said that to the mod, there are three forms, and to the mudari' are three forms as well. As for the mod, the three forms are فعل وفاعل وفعل. And as to the mudari', there are three forms as well: يفعل يفعل ويفعل ويفعل. So فعل فاعل فاعل. This is for the mod. For the mod, we said that the الفعل is of three types: ماض ومضارع وأمر. As for the mad, there are only three in the Arabic language. There are only three forms to the three-letter verb, الثلاثي المجرد, because the author said here أما الثلاثي المجرد. As for the three-letter verb, which is free from any extra letters, because الثلاثي is of two types: ثلاثي مجرد وثلاثي غير مجرد. And we are only speaking about الثلاثي المجرد. So الثلاثي المجرد has only three forms: فعل وفاعل وفعل. And المضارع has only, each مضارع has only three forms, which is يفعل ويفعل ويفعل. That is all. There's no fourth form at all. واضح بارك الله فيكم. Then we mentioned that the combination is considered, the chapter is considered to be, because here the investigator said الباب الأول والثاني. الباب الأول والثاني. So الباب is the chapter. Now to the scholars of Sarf, the chapter is considered to be a combination of a madi with a mudari'. Of one of those, a combination of one of those with one of those. Okay? Now, how many possible combinations could be made from the three forms of the mad with the three forms of the mudari'? How many possible combinations could we do? 3 times 3. 3 times 3 is 9. These are the possible combinations that could be done. But the Arabs only spoke of 6 of those combinations. That means that the Arabs speak verbs in a certain combination. Okay? So the Arabs, or each verb is spoken in its own combination by the Arabs. This is originally. Sometimes the verbs could have more than one combination or could follow more than one combination, but originally each verb is spoken in its own combination by the Arabs. Okay, so you have, for example, يعني, the verb, as we said, the verb khalaqa, which means created. Okay, now khalaqa means he created. Now khalaqa is on the scale of what? Is on the scale of what? Of fa'ala. Khalaqa is on the scale of fa'ala. Now khalaqa, its mudari', the mudari' of it, can only come on the scale of yaf'ulu. That means the mudari' of khalaqa will be yakhluqu. Okay? And it does not come on the scale of yaf'ilu. So one cannot say from khalaqa yakhliqu. And one could not say from khalaqa yakhlaqu to mean he created. واضح? However, khalaqa, meaning he created, only follows this combination. Only follows this combination of fa'ala with yaf'ulu. Okay? So all the verbs that follow this combination, okay, this combination is known as chapter 1. As chapter 1. Okay? So chapter 1 is fa'ala yaf'ulu. What does that mean? That means that there are certain verbs that follow this combination only. واضح? Clear? Alright. And then there are verbs which follow this combination fa'ala with yaf'ilu. Another combination. Like raja'a yarji'u. Raja'a yarji'u. Raja'a yarji'u. Raja'a yarji'u. So raja'a yarji'u. You cannot say from raja'a yarja'u. And you cannot say from raja'a yarju'u. Because raja'a was spoken by the Arabs while its mudari' is yarji'u, not yarja'u, neither yarju'u. So there are some verbs which belong to this certain combination. And then the scholars have called this combination chapter 2. Chapter 2. Okay? Then you have a set of verbs which are spoken this way. فَعَلَ يَفْعَلُ, and not in any other way. Like fataha. Fataha is on the scale of fa'ala. Fataha, its mudari' is only said in this way, yaf'alu. So you say fataha yaftahu, and you say bada'a yabda'u, and you say sa'ala yas'alu. واضح? So you cannot say yas'ilu, neither can you say yas'ulu. No, because سأل, the mudari of it, can only come on the scale of يفعل, not يفعل, neither يفعل. Okay? And there are other verbs which follow this combination فعل يفعل. That means there are some verbs that are only spoken this way, that are only spoken in this way, like علم يعلم. You cannot say يعلم, neither can you say يعلم, because علم are of the verbs which follow only this combination. So this combination is chapter 4 to them. Then you have فعل يفعل, which means that there are certain verbs spoken in this way, following this pattern. Okay? And then you have فعل يفعل. فعل يفعل. فعل يفعل. Okay? فعل يفعل, like حسب يحسب. فعل يفعل, like حسن يحسن. Those are the only 6 combinations that exist, or that are commonly used by the Arabs. So those are the only, or are the chapters used in the Arabic speech. وعليكم السلام. واضح؟ Clear? And as we can see, فعل got the biggest share of combinations. And this is because of it being the lightest on the tongue. And whatever is lighter is used more, because the Arabs seek lightness in speech. Then when the, or when فعل was, when فعل was heavier compared to the first, it got a smaller share. And when فعل was heavier compared to all, it got only one. واضح؟ واضح؟ clear؟ طيب alright. So he said أما الثلاثي المجرد فإن كان ماضيه على وزن فعل مفتوح العين فمضارعه يفعل أو يفعل بضم العين أو كسرها نحو نصر ينصر وضرب يضرب. Then he said ويجيء على وزن يفعل بفتح العين إذا كان عين فعله أو لامه حرفا من حروف الحلق وهي 6 الهمزة والهاء والعين والحاء والغين والخاء نحو سأل يسأل ومنع يمنع وأبى يأبى شاذ. طيب here he said that فعل, if the ماضي was on the scale of فعل, then its مضارع comes on يفعل or يفعل, and it could come on يفعل. Okay, so let's take the first chapter. Chapter 1 is فعل يفعل. فعل يفعل. فعل يفعل. Now there are common examples given by our scholars in their books. To these chapters. One is transitive, and it is what they call متعد. And the other, they call the other, and another is intransitive, and it is what they call لازم. Okay, so لازم متعد. لازم متعد. So the verbs from the aspects of the sides they include are two. One is transitive and one is intransitive. One is muta'addin and one is lazim. How to tell the difference between the two? The difference between the two is simply having a receiver, having a receiver or not. This means that the act, if it was only done, or it was only concerning the doer, and not involving anyone or thing receiving that act, then it is lazim. And if the act had both a doer and a receiver, it is muta'addi. An example to that. See, laughing, laugh, laughing. Laughing is only imagined in the person who is laughing, yani the doer of this laughing. And it cannot, yani this act is not done to something or to someone, but it is simply done by the doer, not involving someone or something. Because you simply say, I left, without saying, I left him or I left it. It doesn't make sense. واضح? And that's what makes it intransitive. That means it only concerns the doer. It only concerns the doer. Does not concern a receiver. When the act concerns a doer and a receiver, it is called muta'addin. It is called muta'addin. Like hitting. Hitting implies that there be someone doing the act and someone receiving it. Like, I hit so and so. You cannot just say I hit and stop there. So as long as a receiver is anticipated, واضح, the verb or the act is muta'addin, it's transitive. Otherwise it is lazim. So if you're waiting for the sentence to be completed in the sense of knowing to whom that act was done or with whom that act was done, okay, then this is transitive, muta'addin. Otherwise it is lazim. Like laughing is lazim. Laughing is intransitive. Sitting is intransitive. Thinking is intransitive. واضح? But hitting is transitive. Looking is transitive. واضح? Visiting is transitive. Bringing up is transitive. واضح? Etc. Okay, so they give a common example to the muta'addin and a common example to the lazim. They give usually one single example for each, and then they use it in all of their books. Why? To unite the examples and to make it easier for the students and learner. Okay? Because when the examples are united, it makes it easier for the student to relate each verb to its chapter easily and briefly. Okay, so for example, the common example they gave for this, or one of the common examples they have given for this chapter is nasara. Nasara yansuru. And the common example they have given for the lazim to this chapter is kharaja yakhruju. Kharaja yakhruju. Now, as you can see, nasara is giving victory. Nasara, the meaning of it is giving victory. Okay. Now, giving victory implies nasara yansur wa kharaja yakhruju. It implies someone giving the victory and another receiving it. Okay. Therefore, it is lazim or muta'addin. Lazim or muta'addin. People. Nasara again. Nasara, that means there is someone giving the victory and someone receiving it. Correct? And if so, it is muta'addin. Okay? As long as you are waiting for something besides the doer, that means it is muta'addin. Okay? Nasara, yansur, muta'addin. Why? Because there's someone giving the victory and someone receiving it. However, kharaja yakhruju, kharaja yakhruju. Kharaja means he went out. Now, going out, if someone told you, I went out, do you await from him someone receiving that act? You went out what? You went out who? No. واضح? So it has to be lazim. That's how to do it, okay? That's how to do it. طيب. خرج يخرج. خرج يخرج. As you can see, both are belonging to this chapter. Both are said in that same way, that same combination. فعل with يفعل. So it's said only in that combination. Now, this makes it easy for the teacher to relate each verb to its chapter for the student. How? Now, inshallah, we read a certain verse, for example. Okay? We're studying the book of Tawheed, for example. And then we come to the saying of Allah, قُلْ أَفَرَأَيْتُم مَّا تَدْعُونَ مِن دُونِ اللَّهِ تَدْعُونَ. So تَدْعُونَ, I will say تَدْعُو is from the verb da'a of nasara. Of nasara. Da'a of nasara. Da'a of nasara. What do I mean, da'a of nasara? That means I'm telling you two things. See, what have I related the verb da'a to? What have I related the verb da'a to? The verb da'a. I've related it to which verb? To which verb? Nasara. Very good. I related it to nasara. Okay? And nasara, you, the student of knowledge, the beginner, you remember, wait, nasara, that was a common example for chapter 1. Not only that, it was a common example for the muta'addin of chapter 1. So, now since the teacher is referring da'a to nasara, he's telling us two things. He's telling us firstly that da'a is from the same chapter of nasara. Not only that, he's also telling us that da'a is what? Is muta'addin or lazim? Muta'addin. Beautiful. Beautiful. واضح? Clear? Crystal clear? That's it. And then, for example, For example, we, inshallah, if Allah spares us and elevates us in the high levels of knowledge, read the verse where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, فَدَخَلَ عَلَىٰ قَوْمِهِ مِنَ الْمِحْرَابِ. دَخَلَ. I will tell you, for example, دَخَلَ is of kharaja. دَخَلَ is of kharaja. دَخَلَ is of kharaja. That means I'm telling you two things briefly. See, briefly. Instead of saying, Dakhala is chapter 1 and it is lazim, I'll just tell you, Dakhala is of kharaja. That means I'm telling you it's from chapter 1. Number 2, I'm telling you it is lazim. Because Dakhala means entered. Wazi? Clear? That's about it. Now there are ways to know. Yani now I'm sure you are asking, and you have always asked, you're asking, but how do we know? How do we know when this verb follows that chapter? I said, yes, there are ways to know. And these ways, inshallah, I'll explain it to you, inshallah, tomorrow. That's enough for today, inshallah. Okay. That's enough for today, inshallah. A good half an hour. قَلِيلٌ دَائِمٌ خَيْرٌ مِنْ كَثِيرٍ مُنْقَطِعٍ. You know that statement? قليل دائم خير من كثير منقطع. يعني يلا, who can explain that for us? Little and continuous better than a lot and better than a lot and منقطع. منقطع, that means it stops. واضح? Okay. But that's not why I'm stopping. I'm stopping because because of certain circumstances. So inshallah tomorrow, hopefully we take a full hour. But you have to revise. Tad'u means you invoke or you worship. وَإِيَّاكُمْ. So we're almost close to where we have reached. Prepare yourself for what's coming ahead, inshallah. Yani we're almost getting done now from where we have reached. So prepare yourself, inshallah. Now we're continuing, inshallah. Inshallah, bi'idhnillah, if Allah wills, we don't stop this time. We go on. واضح? And whoever continues, whoever revises. So revise well, study well, inshallah, and you will have no problem in continuing, inshallah. وصلى الله وسلم وبارك على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Inshallah, we'll see. خيرا إن شاء الله. خيرا إن شاء الله. لا بأس. Okay. And inshallah, when we reach where we stopped the last time, level 1, we might, we'll go back to our old schedule. That means a day yes, a day no, and then we will the other 3 days we might go back to At-Taahiriyy. We might go back to At-Taahiriyy, inshallah, and this time explained fully, bi'idhnillah. And then we'll see how we'll finish the rest. نعم نعم حج يحج. I'm reading from a book called Tasreeful Iziyy. Tasreeful Iziyy, it is available online. The best publishing house is Al-Minhaj. Al-Minhaj Publishing House. That is the book we are reading from. And as for At-Taahiriyy, you can also take it from online. Okay, you will find it. Just write At-Taahiriyy in Arabic if you can, and you'll see the many links that will take you to the document. At-Taahiriyy, all of our books which we teach are classical books. Just for your information. Okay, At-Taahiriyy belongs to Ibn Khalaway. Ibn Khalaway. And Tasreeful Iziyy belongs to Az-Zanjaaniyy. And both are one of the early scholars, like in the first 400s. No, I don't have a website anymore. I have shut down that website by my own free will. But there are what you call it. I still have the what you call it. نعم, yeah, the WordPress, yes, yeah, that, yes, the WordPress, yes, and there are two actually. There's Establishing the Principles, and there's Sarf for Sisters. Both of them, mashallah, are done by the students. Okay, those are the trusted sources that you can go back to, inshallah. Those two, Establishing the Principles, and originally Sarf for Sisters. طيب. Are you read before? I didn't understand that question. Question post. Yes, I answered it. I answered that question. Let me see. Seeking letters in speech, then why do they have letters that are heavy? Like ta and da. It's not heavy. It's not heavy. It's heavy when in certain circumstances, but in itself it's not heavy. Dha wa ta. It's not heavy. Alhamdulillah. Assalamu alaikum.